So Dr. Chalmers is a Vasayo brand partner. And I just want to ask you, what did you see in Vasayo to make you say yes?
It was something unlike I'd ever seen ever. I've been working with supplementation and nutrition for personally and professionally for 15 years. And, celiac and Crohn's and IBS and, there's lots and lots of things that we've been able to help and fix. And this is totally, it's totally different. It's like using, I don't want to go, it's just the most amazing stuff I've ever seen. I can do things now that I've never been able to do before. I can write plans now for people to fix celiac and Crohn's that would have taken 3 times as much nutrients, 3 times as many supplements, cost 3 to 5 times as much, and I still get the same results, and I'm getting them faster. So it's completely changing the way I'm doing my whole practice.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will throw out a quick medical disclaimer. No one's saying that our products cure in any kind of way. Do your due diligence to look into them, but we are not claiming that they cure in any kind of way, but they are absolutely amazing. So I'm sure that you are hit up daily by different people with different products.
Yeah. So generally it's about 2 to 3 times a week. Someone brings something in and, I've seen, I'd be shocked if you could come up with the name of something that I haven't heard of. And so what I tell everybody, just to be fair and be nice, and because I don't know everything, like any doctor who acts like they do is someone you should not talk to. I say, okay. And so we'll muscle test that specific supplement. And 95% of them are junk, and they don't pass any type of muscle testing. And then the ones who do, we'll stress test them. It's just kind of a second level testing. And, another 50% of those are junk. And we find very, 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 very few that I'd be willing to give my kids. And so what I do, the way I tell is if something's going to be put on my shelf, is I think, would I give this to my child? Would I give this to my wife? If I wouldn't, it's not good enough for my office. I don't care how much it is. It was like, well, this one's $5 less. I don't care. If it's not what I would choose to give my family, it's not going to my shelf.
Yeah.
So that's how I make my decision. And what happened was Angel brought it into me, and I did the same type of thing. I said, okay, I'll test it. And so we tested it. And I thought, oh, okay, well, this passed. And then we tested it through our second level, and it just smoked it. I thought, okay, this is interesting. And so we tested it against my dad. So my dad hurt his wrist. We've all done that. He was going out fishing early in the morning. We've all tried to do the whole go out early and don't make any noise. And of course he slips and falls down the stairs and, makes lots of noise. And he hurt his wrist. End of the story. And that's been like 2 years, and it's been hurting him pretty bad. So we tested it against the turmeric we were using. It's 500 milligram turmeric. And it's really good stuff. Until now, it was some of the best stuff I could find. And it took 16 capsules to bring his wrist on, to tell me that's how much he needed to take per day. 16 capsules per day to get the results we needed, or 1 spray from the Renew. So that's when I thought, all right, we got something rock star. We got something that's literally, it's going to change the whole industry here. And so we spent 4 or 5 more days playing with it, and it blew through every single test we gave it. So it's helping me to do all kinds of amazing things.
And I love that you have tested it. That's powerful. That is powerful. So you mentioned putting it on your shelf before you put it on your shelf. Is the product or the product line, the Vasayo MicroLife product, are they sitting on your shelf or are they flying off?
I've never had a problem like I have keeping this stuff on my shelf, because I keep ordering. Like I keep telling people, my problem is I haven't found the number I should order yet. Because the last one we did, I want to say was like 40 or 60 or something like that. It was a ton. And I got here and there was like 3 boxes worth of stuff. And I was just like, finally, okay, good. This is at like noonish. Call it noonish. We go to lunch at 1. I get back at 2:30. I brought a patient up somewhere between 3:30 and 4 to get some. And I said, yeah, you'll just swing up front. Rachel's got it up front for you. And she goes, oh, we're out of that. We got 40 in today. How are we out? And she just shrugged and looked at me. And so I was just like, oh my God. So yeah, the hardest thing has been trying to figure out how much of this stuff I can keep on my shelf. So I just ordered 60. So hopefully that'll get me through, like 2 days.
Oh
but
my gosh.
That's the hardest thing. And the funny thing is that we've started to get, people have been walking in being like, hey, my buddy Ted told me that you've got some stuff that, you spray in your mouth and like he feels amazing now. And I got to get this. And we're like, okay. And so I talked to him and he's like, oh, and I'm going to become a patient too. So like it's bringing new patients into the office, and it's literally the most astounding thing I've never seen anything like this in my decade of practice.
Oh, I love that story. I do. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. So speak to the network marketing aspect of this. If somebody was like, oh, I love the products, but network marketing. What first came to your mind when you thought of it all wrapped up in the pretty package of Vasayo with network marketing?
Network marketing doesn't bother me. I don't know why it bothers some people. I think that Amway put a bad taste in some people's mouth, and then every other distributor who owned $1 million building and saw the power of network marketing got really scared and did a really bad, slam job on network marketing and multi-level, if you will, because they were scared of it. Because everybody sells everything. Like if you walk into a clothing store, you're going to get sold clothes. If you go talk to your buddies and they're like, oh my God, you got to go to Crudo. It's the most amazing restaurant in the world. Just because you didn't get paid for that sales endorsement, you just sold it. So I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I tell people all the time about the soup I have at Arthur's, or, the movie I just saw, or how amazing I thought last night's Game of Thrones episode was. And so I understand that I'm selling all of those things. I'm just not getting anything for it. The only thing is that, I'm very cautious, very, very cautious with what I put my name on from the health standpoint. Because if I'm wrong about some directorial thing in a movie, people go, nah, it was a good movie. He wasn't watching it for that. But when it's health, everybody knows that that's my thing. And so they listen really, really closely. So selling at multi-level isn't a big deal for me at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. Okay. So speak to fellow chiropractors or health professionals or anybody just listening. What would you say to your network, your fellow chiropractors about Vasayo and about the opportunity and about getting involved?
Well, getting in right now is critical because you're never going to have an opportunity with a company with a product like this that we have today. A year from now, it's going to be worse than it is today. 2 years from now, it's going to be a lot worse. The hard launch happened like 2 months ago, like May 31st. So, I mean, getting in, there is no more ground floor. You're still standing on the dirt. So, I mean, getting in now is critical. But the thing is that I tell my colleagues, and the chiropractors I work with, is that the place where the Renew shines is in the stuff that we don't do a phenomenal job of removing anyway. So that boring, aching, burning pain that's just from inflammation. You can adjust that, you can massage that out, and you'll get some of it. But the thing is that you're not going to get it all. They've got to do a bunch of exercises, and a lot of times they won't do them. If you just give them the anti-inflammatory, let the chemical problem be met with a chemical solution that's natural, will help get it out of the body, they're going to feel better. They're going to recognize that you're the one who helped them. That's going to do good things. As long as you're helping people and you're getting them better, they will always send their friends in to get helped from you. So that's what I always tell them is focus on getting people better, and then everything else comes with that. And that's what we've been doing, and it's been worked really well for us.
Yeah. And speak about the products. They're second to none. So should anybody feel weird about referring them or sharing them or apologize in any kind of way for them?
No, like I said, I've been doing this for personally and professionally for 15 years. The this is something that has never been seen before. This is not one of those things where, you know, I don't want to put anybody else down. I don't want any other companies down, but this isn't something that you're selling that could easily be replicated. This isn't something like, well, just take 2 of the other one or anything like that. This isn't nothing else works in the same way. Nothing else you're going to get the results that you're getting from this. You might as well not even take anything else. I fully believe, and I've said this a lot, I fully believe that this is going to fundamentally reshape the entire supplement industry over the next 5 years.
Yes.
It is, whether you're on board now or you're not, this is all you're going to hear about 2 or 3 years from now.
Yes, I totally agree with you. Absolutely. And I'm thankful I'm already in. Now, if this is your first time hearing about Vasayo, or maybe this is your second or third time, I highly encourage you to reach out to whoever showed you this video, because they love and care about you, and they want you healthy. They want to help you financially make more money. If you see any kind of opportunity for you to get involved, reach out to the person that showed you this and just get started. Ask questions, take action. Thank you so much, Dr. Chalmers. You are just a blessing to all of us. And thank you so much for taking time to record this quick video with me, this interview. And I just look forward to watching you flourish and your practice flourish. And I'm just excited. I'm excited that we're business partners now, and you are just a wealth of knowledge. Thank you so much.
Anytime. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.